Hello and welcome, everyone, to Mondays in Exandria. We are here this evening to celebrate a fine selection and assortment of people who definitely never get into any type of trouble. Let's just start off with some introductions. Who we are and who we'll be playing. Igor is going to be playing the half-orc butler barbarian, but he is still at work. He will be with us probably about 45 minutes or so. So just keep your eyes peeled for that. I will be playing Wendell Eustace Abernathy Lucius Throckwaddle Hossenpfeffer the Fourth of the Havisham Hossenpfeffers, a warlock nobleman and just all-around nice guy. We also, who's never told a lie in his life. We also have D20 coup de grace with us today. How are you doing, buddy?
Hi, I'm playing Harlan Flipcloak, a hobgoblin wizard, and I am excited to fight the dragon, maybe?
Excellent. Well, I mean, we'll see what happens. We're definitely not underleveled for that at all whatsoever. But someone who was super hype about it last week, though, might be super drunk enough to pass out and not fight dragons today. Nuggetosaurus, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm Nuggetosaurus. I play Hal, the shifter fighter. And I'm super drunk, so it's gonna be great.
Excellent, excellent. We'll leave the viewers to decide whether that's in or out of character. We also have producer Trav with us today. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm Lamont Quinlan. I'm playing Ambara Vanastra, the Divine Soul Sorceress. And, man, I haven't done this in less than a week, and it feels like a year has gone by since I was in Exandria. So let's rock.
All right, let's rock and roll. Also, we have, last but certainly not least, our fantastic dungeon master, Deception Check. How are you doing?
Hi. The part of the Dungeon Master tonight we played by The Walking Dead. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Deception Check. I DM here Monday nights, and I'm excited to see what these guys do. You throw a crumb of a dragon out at somebody when they're drunk, and my God, they just dive on it like a starving kid at an all-you-can-eat buffet. Was that what we said earlier today?
Yeah, that's what I said.
I was thinking my father at a Golden Corral. You know, those kind of things. You just jump right on it and run with it. But then I threw another little wrench at them where they found themselves in a secret room underneath the Shadow Inn with a map of the sewers, an interesting chair set in an interesting position in an interesting room, lots of torture implements and other tools of fun and frivolity, as well as a desk full of papers written in a strange cipher or cant, probably. I don't know. It's a weird markings on it, and then a locked door that no one seems to have really looked twice at. I wonder why. So that's where we'll start, since Igor is currently resting comfortably in his first and only private room. We'll start with these guys down in the room: Lamont, Wendell, Harlan, and Drunk Hal, sitting in this darkened room, figuring out what to do next.
This place has so much potential. You got the workbench over here. You got the big electro thingy. You got to get one of those big thingies that buzzes with the two balls. You guys know what I'm talking about?
I don't think I want to know.
Mm-hmm. You got to get at least one of those. Put that over there. Oh, this is beautiful.
Did they have any of those in the pleasure room?
No, no.
All
No,
right.
not the one I'm thinking of. Not
All
what
right.
we need.
Well, all right.
As you're talking, Harlan gestures and a bright light erupts into the room, casting hard shadows across certain lines, but illuminating everything.
Oh yes, I have dancing lights up here as well. So we've got
We've
got so much light in here.
lots of light.
No one's gonna be not able to see. It's gonna be great.
I'm going to. So is the map like carved into the wall, or is it just like a drawing?
No, it seems when you look at it closely to be what might be a draftsman sketch of of the sewer system. It has been plastered to a large board, and it is the board that's hanging on the wall.
Can I remove the board?
It's large. This is nearly the full sewer network, so it is about 4 feet high by 6 feet wide. But you can pull the board off if you wish.
I will begin attempting to make a copy of it in a smaller form.
Yes.
Okay.
You make a rubbing? You do the rubbing?
It's a sketch, it's not a carving.
I thought about that.
Yeah. And I will assist you with this effort and endeavor.
Good. I could use it.
Yes.
Okay. Let's sort of check with... Let's see. I want you to, just let's roll a D100 on this one because, you're copying something down. That's not really included within the current things. Okay, that's below 50. I'll give it to you. You make a generally decent copy of the map itself. There may be some intricacies of the map that have been misplaced by your copy because of the size difference. Different layers and levels to the sewers that may not be represented in this small facsimile, but it should do you.
All right. I say flawless.
Yes, absolute perfection.
Then I put it away.
Hal, what are you doing right now?
I'm very drunk. And I'm reading the Thieves Camp stuff. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay. Most of the paperwork looks like names and times. You found your name here.
Okay.
And the times associated correspond with some of the meetings you've had with Bilby in the past.
Okay.
You see Wendell's name there. You see Lamont's. You see Harlan's. You see other people's names that you recognize, a lot of them from your organization. You also see some prominent names.
Oh, like?
There are at least 2 names that look like they're associated with the administrations of part of the Council of Tal'Dorei.
Okay.
There are several guard names you recognize.
Interesting. Are there reasons with these names?
No, just a name and a time and a date.
Okay. Anything else in these papers?
In a separate stack, you see lists of items and values associated with them, and also times.
Okay. I'm just gonna casually, as I can when I'm drunk, roll everything up, stuff it into my pack.
Okay. All right, so that's what Hal is doing. Lamont, you're lamenting the fact that there are no glowy electrical balls in your basement laboratory.
Yeah.
What else are you doing?
I was kind of circling the room, thinking about the potential of the room, and then I see the locked door, and I want to investigate.
Okay, roll me an investigation then.
Locked door. I'll be happy to. Let me take these off so I can see what the hell I... There we go.
You know, it's a locked door. It's interesting. There's no bar on this side. It's just, you can't open it. It's a lever handle that is almost fused to where it's at. It doesn't move at all. Doesn't shake. Doesn't rattle. The door doesn't pull. Doesn't creak. It looks like it opens in, but you can't tell anything other than that.
Can I check it for traps?
Sure. That'll be another investigation check.
Okay.
Now that you're looking specifically at
Learn
traps.
my lesson in the pleasure room.
Okay, you look at the door and it just looks like a door. There's no traps. There's nothing.
Can I roll an arcane? Can I investigate its magical trap potential?
Are you trained in Arcana?
Nope.
It would be difficult for you to discern the specifics of magic on this door, if there is any, without an understanding of magic.
All right. Hey, Hal, you want to kick this door in?
Sure.
I mean,
I'll
I think
kick
you're really
the
gonna.
shit right now.
Hell yeah! I think you'd have to lean in and give it hell.
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna go over and like Spartan kick the door. Apparently.
Okay, go ahead and Spartan kick the door.
Strength.
Let's go.
athletics?
You can do a straight strength check.
Straight strength. Fuck. My athletics is better. Okay. 5. I'm drunk.
Yes, you are. So you see Hal run up there, and you see like when they go in to kick the door, and they just stop. Their foot's still in the door, and it's like, ow.
That hurt.
Nothing happens. The door does not budge.
This door is stupid.
I like walk right up to Hal and like put my arm around her and be like,
Why are you touching me?
No, that was a
Why are
good.
you
I say
touching me?
telepathically, by the way.
Stop touching me.
All right, that was really nice. Okay, let me tell you something. When you do it again, you have to get in there, and at the point of impact, you pull back. It's the pull back that generates the force of the impact. All right.
Okay,
I believe in you.
thanks. Stop touching
Yeah.
me. And I'll
Round
do
2.
this.
I believe you can do this. And I'm gonna put my hand on Hal's shoulder.
God, why is everyone
And I'm
touching
going to
me?
cast guidance.
Okay.
Anybody
right.
else want to touch her before
at
kick
any
the
time.
door? All right, just kidding.
Fucking murder all of you. I will try again. 14? And I have guidance, right?
Yeah, you
have
could add a D8.
guidance.
So a D4.
Uh,
D4. 1 D4.
D4.
12. For 4, 18. Hot damn.
18. The ringing of the door echoes loudly through the room as Hal's boot slams into the center of the door. It rattles slightly in its frame. There is a small crease in the center of the door, but it does not budge.
This is why you wear steel-toe boots, people.
The door is still affixed and very much closed and locked.
Hmm.
Can I just give me a minute? Just give me a minute.
Mm-hmm.
It's locked, right?
Yes.
Can I try to use my thieves' tools?
Would you like to look at the door first?
Yes.
Okay. When you glance at the door, you see that there is no lock to pick.
Oh fuck.
It is
Okay.
a door that is closed. It has a bar handle that goes up and down, which opens the door. There's no bar across it, but it is very much locked. The handle
Okay.
does not move.
Okay, I go. You guys ready for this? Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'm very ready for that door to be opened.
I was
just-
born and reborn ready.
I rub my hands together and I go, "Open sesame!" and I kick it again.
Very nice. She's good.
Fine.
Yeah, perhaps I could be of assistance.
She goes to kick the door in again, but kind of misjudges the kick because she's too close. Because she rubbed her hands together and put it, so she kind of need the door instead.
Cool. There's a handle on this door, right?
Yes, there is a handle on the door.
I'm going to, just Eldritch Blast the handle. Pew.
Okay, go ahead and Eldritch Blast the handle.
Yes, I shall.
Force damage.
Move this dragon out of the way. Yes.
What did
I'm
you
so
roll?
Sorry, I rolled a natural 19.
Okay.
So, plus Eldritch Blast is 24.
Okay, roll me your damage.
Roll my damage. Just... Why is he so good at this one thing? He's
I
not
don't
supposed
know.
to be good at anything. That's an 8.
Okay. You see Wendell from his spot kind of like move Hal out of the way and then flick the handkerchief right directly at the handle, and it shear completely off the door.
Why did
The
she
door
just
is
do
still
that to
closed.
start with?
Uh-huh.
The door is still closed. It is unable to be opened now.
Why didn't you just do that at the beginning?
The broken door mechanism is visible now as the handle has been broken off. But there are still some gears, and there's still some you could fashion another handle to make the gears work inside the door. But
Well,
the
Lamont
door
was
is still
unable to
closed.
pick it, and, well, you seem to be having difficulties, so I thought that
What?
might work.
Why don't we just go up and then like go down?
There's nothing to pick. All right.
But there's like street covers. We just go in those.
Is this into the sewers, though? Is that the
I don't know.
Because if
Run-
it just doesn't lead into the sewers, then there's no point using
That'd be
a
my
map
guess because like we're underground right now. So
Harlan, roll me an intellect check, please. Oh, 16. As your friends and compatriots throw themselves at this door, you begin to ruminate that this might just be a spell you're familiar with, known as Arcane Luck.
Oh, so I was kind of certain. I mean, you can still bust it open. It just takes a while.
I'll look around for a password.
Okay. Where are you looking?
Desk drawers, false bottoms.
Okay. Investigation, please.
Alright.
Oh, you do find a false back to a drawer that you pull out as you're looking for the password for the arcane lock. You don't mention that to anyone else, but you do find you pull this open, the secret secret storage room open, and you find 3 stacks of 10 platinum.
All right. I'll put it on the desk.
Okay, there's
and
30 platinum sitting on the desk now.
I'll check the other drawer.
Okay. You find some papers. They're all written in some sort of scratch you don't understand. You do remember that there were papers on the desk before. They seem to have been just moved or replaced or taken.
Who grabbed the papers here?
that was me. I took them all.
There might be some information in there that will help us get this door open.
Okay. I mean, I can read them again.
I'm sorry, I did not understand you.
This I can. I mean, I've got the papers here, and I pull out the ones that I have in my pocket.
Can I look at them, please?
Yeah, you're probably not gonna be able to read it.
Well, if you give me some time, I'll be able to.
Okay.
Why don't you continue trying to get through the door?
Okay. And I kick the door again.
Okay.
That is a crit
That's a
fail
nat 1.
on.
Is this how she knocks herself out and, like, just never get through this door?
You slip as you go to kick the door and kind of just like spin and fall up against it with your back, and it feels real comfortable. You know, you're kind of drunk. This is a good spot to stay right now. You're gonna sit here.
Yeah, I just kind of sink to the ground. I'm just gonna sit right here, guys. This is fine. And then she kind of conks out.
Yes.
Okay, well, listen, we're working on a good idea here, everybody. It's just not going to work out right now. And, that's okay. We got a torture chamber,
Yes,
so that's fun,
quite.
you know? By the way, didn't we already meet a dragon?
We met a dragon that was not quite just a baby, and it was not breathing fire, and it was not in the sewers.
Okay. Taken a few hits to the coconut since then, so I don't have all the detail.
You keep doing that on purpose. It's rather concerning.
Yeah, this Zilliger guy, right? You think he's gonna come back? You think he's gonna want to come hang out in his cool secret hideout?
Well, he did leave some money here.
He did.
Yes, it's there on the table. I found it in the secret drawer.
Oh.
I say as I'm like meditating with apparently soot and
Well,
Good times.
good job.
Yeah.
Well, if he does come back, we should make sure there's nothing for him to return to. After all, he didn't say he'd be back. He said enjoy the place, and this is part of the place. So
See? That's what I'm saying.
that's my opinion. It's a terrible opinion.
This is when I'll buy a knock scroll.
Goodness. We'll just wait. That door just stays shut until we learn knock and we level up. It's fine. We'll just come back to it later.
This is a
Well-
good. Huh?
Go ahead.
This is a good place to hatch a plan. We got lots of plans to hatch, like finding the hidden vault that the guy doesn't know is real. I want the vault.
I didn't notice any vault area on the map, did I? I doubt I.
Yeah.
No, I think it would be labeled vault. Or have like a big star on it, or a red circle.
Yeah.
You
Big
know.
red X would be helpful.
He's not a pirate.
How do
Yeah.
No. The circle is much classier than an X. That's how I'd mark my map if I had a vault.
Either way, the whole vault initiative is one of like 3 plans we could hatch here.
What would the other 2 plans be exactly?
Well, we got whatever Harlan's working on. 'Cause
Yes.
he's always up to something, right?
Science.
Sciencey things.
Yes.
Haven't even had a chance to have a cup of coffee with Harlan and ask him a bunch of sciencey questions. Been so busy trying to die. And then, what's the other plan? Oh yeah. I'm trying to, I got to return the trike to the wizard. I'm gonna meet that wizard. I think I met a wizard, Harlan, but I stole from him. I don't know if I met him or not,
Unwise to steal from a wizard.
but I fixed his thing. So I think he'll be really happy to see me. I'm just saying my mind, is reeling in this space. And a good, underground bunker, Haven't you always wanted like a really good underground bunker? So close to the bathroom. Maybe that's just me.
Maybe.
I have.
Wendell has an idea, but he doesn't tell anyone his idea. He's like, he hears the words, haven't you ever wanted your very own underground bunker? And he thinks back to the pleasure room. He goes, I mean, no one's using it right now. And the waitress seemed to like them, so, just pockets that idea for later.
Not the greatest security, though.
No, security's not great. But it's perfect. Just shuttle in some orphans.
Can you roll a D100?
Me?
Yeah.
Ow.
Unless you're not named that, in which case.
Yeah. Ow.
Oh, I am. I was like, what? What? Was not
Sorry, I typed it in a message earlier, but
Oh, sorry.
oh, good.
28?
That was low. That's what I wanted. Everyone who has had a intoxicated friend knows that even when they're out, sometimes they just blurt out things.
Oh,
or
yeah.
They're talking about things, and suddenly Howl just kind of blurts out, "Never caught." No particular reason why. Just it's a bit of inspiration from the drunken mind of Howl.
Shit from the floor, just never caught.
Never caught, and then you hear the click in the door, and the gears fall away through the other side, and it looks as though the door might. Right. Luckily, you're leaning against it; it doesn't open that way.
Okay, cool.
But it seems the door might be unlocked now. She might have just drunkenly remembered a class password.
Oh.
Sweet.
Isn't that fortunate?
Look at that.
Fancy that. All right.
Me first.
Sure. Yes, after you, Lamont. Whoop.
Yeah.
All right. Yes. I go first, and I want to check out the door.
Well, there's a slight problem of an intoxicated and passed out Howl leaning up against the door right now.
Oh, I'll help her. Don't worry. I will assist her. I'm like, did you see that the door opened here? Let me open it for you, and I will
What?
move her aside.
Okay. Howl, do you accept being moved?
To be fair, if he tries to touch her, her initial reaction is just like uppercut.
That's what I thought.
Okay. I'll take it.
Yeah, make a. I mean, you're a fighter. That means you're,
Yeah.
So strength plus proficiency plus D20. Yeah.
So essentially just a strength check. Or saving throw.
Strength saving throw if you're proficient.
Yeah. 7.
Her uppercut goes wide. Like, Wendell, you grab hold of Hal's arm, and Hal just
Yes, right
swing
this way
straight
through
up.
the door. I kind of use the momentum to turn around and.
right.
Why are you touching me? Stop it.
Jess, you looked like you were going to fall through the door, so I
But it's
saved you.
closed.
It's open now, and I
Why?
just
But why
swing
is
it open. Because you said the word that made it open.
But I don't know the words.
Sure you don't. That's
I don't.
maybe someone else said it, but good job.
Wasn't me.
Okay, all
I'm
right.
just sitting here.
All
Why
right.
took-
He'll just kind of lean her up against the wall next to the door.
Hal, even in your state right now, you do smell a hint of sulfur in the air as the door opens.
Hmm.
But
This
you're
smells-
the
okay.
only one.
It smells like demons.
Excuse me?
It smells like demons. Sulfur. You know sulfur bars?
I thought that was devils
No, I don't know. It was the red thingies.
or eggs. Rotten
that,
eggs.
Well, that could be that. But
The
it's
rest
Someone
of
left
you-
a bunch of eggs down here and they rotted.
no,
Well,
it's
awful.
silver.
The fighting devils.
I will
It's-
send my dancing lights into the room ahead.
You guys aren't making any sense.
It's silver, whatever.
The rest of you smell mold, stale air, old water, all those smells, and the hint of refuse.
Ugh, good heavens.
You refuse.
Yes.
Wonderful.
This is the man who eats out of a trash can.
Lamont's excited. It's a smorgasbord in there.
refuse.
It's not so bad. It's not the
Yes.
worst refuse I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, good heavens.
Okay, so who's the first to the door?
My dancing lights.
Okay, they can't really see anything themselves,
Okay,
so
yeah, I just send them in the head so that we have light going in.
okay.
So I can send them out in decent ways. Lamont wanted to go first.
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay.
I draw swords, I crouch low, and if there wasn't swirling multicolored lights going everywhere, I'd roll a stealth check, but
Lamont, be careful. There you go.
you got it, buddy.
Boom, you get +8 to your next
Oh,
Nice. As Harlan casts a spell that he learned recently and gives the alacrity to his companion.
Thank you. Friend.
So you head into the sewer, and it opens up into an almost cathedral-like space. High arched stonework ceilings are crossed by thick archways worn smooth with time and water. There are channels running through the center of the space, carrying gray water and the refuse of the city from above. And the walkways along the sides are slick with mold and wet with overflow from the rainy evening. The air is heavy with moisture and thick with many pungent aromas.
Ew, it is a sewer.
There is no light other than that of the dancing lights.
Scourgeous, what is it?
Send them out a little further.
I want to tell Rebel to go with him.
Okay.
Just hang out on his shoulder.
A large bird alights onto your shoulder.
My shoulder?
Yes. Yours, Lamont.
Yeah.
Its talons grip into your shoulder painfully.
Okay.
Alright.
That's got a good
That's
grip.
better than that.
Okay. That's fine. I look very cool, so it's fine. I'm trying to discern the purpose of this room. Is it like a
Oh, it's just a tunnel. It goes off to the left and to the right of the door into the
Okay.
darkness.
Okay, just a massive tunnel.
It's a good size sewer system. Ancient, old, almost as old as older than most of the city above.
Nice. I say as much. Tunnel. Older than the city above. Rat droppings. 2-3 days old.
Fantastic.
Gray water.
Are there any demons?
Just don't try not to touch your eyes, everybody.
There's no demons.
No.
I smell them though.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Let
it's gonna
me
smell
know
like demons.
If they smell like they're getting closer. And then we'll go the other direction.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, what do you want to do? You want to flip a coin? Which way? Left or right? Harlan, you want to call it?
Sure. I know it will be heads.
And just so we're thinking like this guy, so here's the back entrance to his super cool torture lair. And, mostly we're just trying to figure out what part of town this comes out at so that we can use it as our lair.
Is pretty much our lair. I
Oh,
believe.
man. I have been wanting a lair for at least 3 weeks.
Well, it smells like awful down here.
Yeah. You guys want to trudge around in filth now? Or come back later?
Let's come back later. When perhaps there's less demons about.
There's no demons down here.
They call that the trots.
The what?
The mud butt.
Excuse?
The demons. Sewer jokes, guys. Come on. Trying to keep it light.
I'm sorry, I don't. My humor isn't in the gutter. Literally.
But you are.
Unfortunately.
That's where we are right now. We're in the gutter.
The drunk one gets my humor.
Why don't you continue ahead, Lamont?
This is why we're friends, Lamont.
I'll keep an eye on you.
All right, I'll check it
I'll
out.
keep an eye on the drunk
I
fighter.
really don't think you should go in there.
That's
See,
fine.
she thinks we shouldn't go in. I concur.
It's gonna be fun. Skulking's something I do for fun. All right.
You could skulk about, but not in the sewer. There's
Just
plenty of
don't-
places to skulk.
Don't die before I can have somebody kill you.
Do I see anything looking? What? I'll
I'm-
come back to that. Do I see anybody down as I look to the left or to the right? Daylight, just darkness moving off in both directions.
Perception, please. Oh, natural 20 for 23.
Oh, yeah.
Lamont, you look to your left and you see what looks to be the end of the sewer that direction. It's about 50 to 60 feet away, and you can only see glints through the dancing lights but you just happen to really be attuned to the darkness right now, and you can see just enough to tell you that it ends there. And that you notice also the water is running from left to right through the channel in the floor. To your right, it goes on for a ways. You can't really see where it ends. You don't see any exits or crossways.
And I got the bird.
The bird is on your shoulder, yes.
Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna be like, I'll be back. If I'm not back in 20 minutes, okay. Just wait 10 more minutes, and then come get me.
I'll watch your back.
There you go.
And I will look through Rebel's eyes.
Okay. Are you seeing and hearing, or just seeing?
Can I do both? I think I can.
I think you can do both.
All right. Well, then
That just means you can't hear or see anything around you.
I'm there, and I'm incredibly perceptive.
Okay.
Danger slapped me.
All right, we'll do. No problems there.
And then I'm gonna.
Then his face goes blank, and he just stands there. All right, Lamont.
Roll stealth. Can I sneak?
If you'd like to, roll a stealth check, please.
Yeah. I'd like to. Are you kidding?
You feel you're pretty stealthy for what you're doing right now. With that 9.
Yes, thank you, Frank. Yes, I know it was a 9.
I'm letting the viewers know.
Skulking. All right. I'm going to go a little further.
Okay.
See if I can get to the end of this pipe length here.
No, I don't think I can help this.
You make a ways down. Let's see. How long do you think you go before you stop to look around again?
I go for another, 100 meters or so, 5 more minutes to
Okay.
5 to 7 more minutes.
All right, give me another perception.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
All right, you rolled twice,
Sorry.
12 and a 15.
I didn't mean to click it twice.
You listen and look around. You're outside of the visuals. You're outside of the light cast by the dancing lights, so they are in the background behind you, casting shadows over you into the tunnel. And then once you pass out of that, you're just in the darkness. You can see relatively black and gray shapes. It looks as though the tunnel has come to a crossroads. It looks like several other sewers are emptying into this one now, but it continues on straight ahead. So you have a left, a right, and a straight forward.
Muted.
You're muted.
All right. Well, I'm going to head back.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a whole adventure to be done down here. Hopefully nobody will sneak up on us. We need to try and shut that door and put something heavy in front of it. I think as I make my
Before
way
you
back.
turn around, Harlan, roll me a perception check for you through the eyes of the bird. It's
Well,
the bird's perception, I think.
Yeah, he has keen sense also, so.
Okay.
Well, if it's sight based.
Yes.
All right, then it's 17.
17. Okay. You notice, you and your familiar notice a glint of something along the floor beyond the crossroad of the sewers.
He'll like peck Lamont in the head and then point with his talon.
Ow!
What the hell,
Points
man?
with a talon or points with a wing?
No, he does it with the talon.
Oh, with a talon.
Ugh. She's swatting that. What is he pointing?
Ahead. It seems like it's pointing ahead.
All right. You got it, giant, scary bird. I'm gonna go check it out.
Okay. You move forward slowly. You come to the intersection. You either have to jump across the moving water as the channels come together, You have to jump across the moving water, or you have to walk through it.
Or the bird flies me over the water.
Unfortunately, the familiar is not quite large enough.
Go, Magic Falcon!
His strength is 5.
Carry my body across the water.
He just
Fine.
shakes his head.
It tells me no. Fine. All right. What good are you? All right. So I'm going to jump it.
Okay. The
Yeah.
surface that you're jumping from and to is slick, so I'll need you to make a dexterity or acrobatics check at disadvantage.
Rebel will help him.
You can now just make a check
Oh, man.
or acrobatics check.
Got
As the
wrecked.
bird will try to... 19. That is fine. You nimbly cross the 4-foot channel of gray water and refuse, landing on the other side, and now you see the same glint that Harlan saw. Something, a little mound with a flash of gold on the corner of the sewer ahead.
Oh, there you are, buddy. Do you see the beast? I'm going to approach it
Mm-hmm.
slowly
Mm-hmm.
and investigate it further, but I don't touch it, lest
Okay.
it charm me and take me to the fisting palace again.
Okay. I don't think that's a problem, but sure. Just roll me an investigation or perception.
If I have the option.
Okay.
Sorry, I did both.
You did both. You look around. You don't see any traps or anything that might be hidden among this mass. But your perception, you see, it looks like it's a ring connected to something organic. It's hard to see.
Ew. Okay. Does the blue... I still have the blue glowy thing on me.
The heart. Okay,
The
yes, you do have the heart.
Does it produce light?
Only a very little bit of light just
Ah.
radiating from the energy.
It only produces a very little bit of light. Not enough. You, giant bird, produce some light. You glow? Are you a phoenix? You explode into flame? No? I know you can hear me, Arlen.
You know, at that point, we're going to step away from Lamont and Familiar. Let's go check in with Shiny Pilot and Igor, who has arrived this evening. Hello, Igor. Last week, you were resting in your own room. For the first time, you have your own bed, your own little chest, your own little side table, your own little candle to provide light. And you had lots and lots of food, so much that your tummy is full, very full. But you have not heard from Master in a long time.
Guess he doesn't need me. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. How long is a long time? A few hours?
Several hours. It's probably the longest you've been without Master in some time.
Something's not right. Master would usually be pestering me about something. That's like the classy, like, monocle wearing top hat Igor in his brain is like, yes, puff, puff. Master would have summoned me by now. Actual Igor's probably laying there going, I should probably go see if the master needs anything. And he's going to get up and he'll get out of his room, walk down the hall and out the servants' quarters and across to the main hall and try and use that servant stairs he found last time.
Okay.
To get to the main area.
It's later in the evening, so you see the kitchen is empty and cleaned. There is no servants in the servants' stair, so it takes very little time to make it all the way to the top. You arrive on the 4th floor, and it's quiet. All the doors are shut.
Igor will walk towards the master's door and boop, 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 boop.
No answer.
Boop, 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 boop. Master, it's me, Igor. I've here to get you your things if there's anything.
No answer.
He just kind of stands there, looking around, waiting, like. Boop, 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 boop. Ulster, if you can hear me, yell yes or no.
Your heavy knocking on this last try has caused the door to slide slowly open. And it swings open in front of you.
Igor will gently push it open the rest of the way, kind of looking like, hello, Master, it's me opening the door, don't kill me or anything. Kind of poking his head around, and then he'll start walking into the room, trying to see what he sees.
The room is empty. In the main sitting room, you see a lot of papers about pyramid plans and orphan recruitment strategies.
Master's hard at work again.
But that's all. You see nothing else. No sign of Master at all.
Hello? Hello? Igor's going to hunchback shuffle over towards the bathroom and see if Master's in there taking a bath. He's like really slowly peering around the corner. Nothing. Kind of looks around the room and goes, if I was Master, where would I be? With the prostitutes. Or at dinner. Or maybe he's having both. And Igor's going to actually head back the way he came through the kitchen to the main hall area, then see if anybody's there.
It is later in the evening now in the main hall. It is not quite as busy as it was, but there's still several people in the main hall, in the dining area, drinking and having a good time. There's a minstrel or a bard over in a corner playing some simple music. No one's paying them much attention. At the bar, you see a rather dapper young man cleaning the bar. No sign of Master or any of your companions.
Igor will shuffle over to the bar and be, excuse me, sir. Have you seen my Master, Wendell Lucius, let me start over. Wendell, Eustace, and he's just kind of sit there slowly trying to fumble through the name.
No, I don't believe I have seen him, but not in a while at least. Here with the woman Howl and the strange smelly man wears lots of black.
Oh yes, yeah, that would be them. I didn't see my Master upstairs, and it's been a while. Has anybody else come through here?
No, not that I can say. They all look to be going back upstairs. There seemed to be something really interesting that the smelly one found, and they all went up to his room. They're on the 4th floor, but I'm sure you know that already.
Okay, I'll be back. And Igor's gonna go back and shuffle back up the stairs and kind of looking down the main hallway, get at the top of the stairs, seeing all the doors shut, I take it.
Okay, you go back through the kitchen to the servant stairs and back up. Okay.
Yep.
All the doors are still shut.
Igor's going to go to the first door on the left because I don't know if he knows which room is which for whoever. So he's just going to start banging on doors.
Okay, so for the servants' quarters, first door on the left, I think that's actually Howl's.
Okay.
So you bang on the door. There's no answer.
He tries the handle.
It is unlocked.
Hello, Master. Hello, Howl. Master and Howl, you having private time?
No answer.
Okay, still here. He's gonna shuffle down to the next door on the left. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay. That door swings open on a knock. It wasn't closed quite completely. Inside is a bit of a mess. All the doors are open all the way through to the bathroom.
Igor walks in. He'll see if anybody's in there. He'll be going, hello, Master.
You walk in and you notice that one of the armoires is open. And that, weirdly enough, there seems to be a ladder in the back of it.
I think Eagle would go over towards the ladder and kind of peer down in the hole and go, "Hello, Ulster, are you down there?"
Wendell, would you give me a perception check, please?
Certainly. Let me get off my D10s.
You do see a bit of light at the base of the ladder, which is about 50 feet down.
Yes, that would be a 7.
7.
Yes.
Okay. Does not hear anything.
Yeah.
And Harlan can't hear anything, and Hal is preoccupied with being drunk.
Yes.
Okay, then, I think Igor would probably just go for it. Then he'd probably like, oh, let's go down and see the light. He's not worried about anything. So he'll go climb onto the ladder and kind of slide right down to the bottom.
Okay. You arrive at the bottom and see Master standing above a drunk Howl who is sitting on the floor, and Harlan standing very straight and still with a blank look on his face.
Oh, I'm sorry, Master. I didn't mean to interrupt private time with Hal. I could go back up if you like.
Like, Wendell just a look on his
That's
face
so
of like,
gross. I'm drunk. I'm not. No, God, that's so gross. Make me puke.
Wendell's face is just like, oh, he found me.
That was
Like-
if I threw up, I would waste good alcohol.
Master likes alcohol too. At least you have that in common. Yes. I could go back up, Master, if you
No,
would
no,
like.
it's all right. How Lamont might be eaten by demons, and it'd be better to have you here if that's the case.
Yeah.
Are we gonna eat demons?
No, we're not going to eat demons, but demons might eat Lamont. We're waiting to hear his screams of anguish from down the hall.
Okay. It sounds fun. I figured you hadn't had dinner.
And with waiting to hear the screams of anguish coming down the hall, we'll zoom back to Lamont, who is down the hall with the large raptor familiar on his shoulder. Before you is an organic mass and a ring.
All right, here we go. I like you, bird. I shall name you Chestnut Gray. Here we go. I'm just going to reach right in, get this thing. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Here we go. You ready? I'm just going to reach in and grab the ring.
Okay. You grab the ring, and with it comes the remains of a gnawed-on hand.
I think the demons got him.
Yes, I believe everyone heard that echo from down the sewer.
I mean,
If there's only one scream, it probably ate him in one gulp. We should probably close the door.
allow me, Master. And
Yeah, I'll just back Harlan up a bit.
Sounds like a horror movie Last Girl Shriek.
You seen Johnny Bravo? The Johnny Bravo when he's
Space Ghost. Space Ghost is over his brother.
Okay.
Not that.
Nothing attacks you, Lamont.
Okay. Man. Sweet. Well done, Chestnut Gray. We did it. I want to closely inspect the ring.
And the hand, it's...
And the
Okay.
hand. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You look at the ring.
Sure.
It's difficult to tell.
Imagine pull the ring off, just chucking the hand over his shoulder.
Woo! Won't be needing this.
It is you see it's a signet ring with the crest of a harp and a cherry blossom on a shield.
Beautiful. And the hand.
That it is gnawed on humanoid hand. It looks like it was gnawed off somewhere around the forearm. The fingers are gripped in a rictus of pain. It looks to be a couple days old.
Okay. Gross. All right. I'm going to pocket the ring, take a look around, make my way back.
Okay. Just a quick question. The fingers are locked in a rictus of pain. So
Is
how
the ring
exactly?
on the fingers?
The ring is on the finger.
Oh, I'm bringing the whole thing with me then.
Okay. I was wondering if you're just going to snap off a finger, pull it off that way.
No,
or
I
just...
thought it was like in the palm of the.
Oh, no. It's actually on it was being worn by the hand.
He's wearing the ring. Oh, well, this is a whole day. This is a project. So we're going to bring the hand and the whole thing. Everybody will want to see the hand too.
Okay.
It'll be a good conversation piece after we.
All right. So you return?
I do.
Okay. I'm not gonna make you roll again to jump over the cesspool of water. Everyone waiting at the door sees Lamont come out of the shadows.
Oh, Igor was getting up there to move the door for Master.
Yeah. No.
Okay, so when you arrive, the door is closed.
Oh, really? Because no one's waiting outside?
Yeah, it seems that they've all retreated into the safety of the room.
Okay. All right. Well, I look very cool as I emerge from the shadows, shake off the darkness, and go through the spooky door.
Okay. Are you guys barring the door?
Master, there's somebody trying to get through. Do I open it? What's going on?
Me be Lamont. No demons. No need to worry about demons.
Master, sounds weird. Agreed. It doesn't sound like Lamont.
Insight check of 5. You can't tell if it's telling the truth or not. Demons can be very tricksy.
Ah. He did not get eaten by a demon. Just let him inside.
Me and the bird. Come on. It's a hold up here.
What? There's a bird? Yes, Master. And he's grabbed the door and opened it. We're kind of peering around the corners. He opens it too with the big googly eyes, like.
Hello.
Oi.
How's it going?
He's gonna open the door. You just kind of slowly peel it as his head's like sticking around the edge.
Yeah, remember me? Hi, Lamont Quinlan. I'm your second story man. You gonna want to see what I got, but you locked me out, so that's fun. Yeah, no.
We heard screams.
There's some butt goblins out there, but there's no demons per se, no horrible monsters. It's just miles of filth in all directions. Just human waste. All you want. No actual goblins.
He is holding a human hand.
I am. Look, but I found a fun thing. Check this out.
Yes, let me see it.
That's a hand.
It is. It is a very
I've cut off
observant
hands
pal.
before.
Yep. Well, this one,
That one's got a shiny bit on it.
it does.
Shiny bits are nice.
Holiness, is that all that's left of the demon?
I've cut off feet before too. That was an interesting day.
Harlan waits to be handed the hand.
I handed. Yeah, I'll hand it over. I was hoping that there would be a table in the middle of the room so we could all look at it together. Like,
There's a desk.
yeah, like lay it on the desk and find a probe to probe it.
So, out of curiosity, did you bring a giant bird with you into the room?
Yes, this is Chestnut Gray, my new bird.
His name.
What?
Is it a lot bigger than what it used to be on the shoulder?
Oh, it's the same size as when it flew and lighted on Harlan's shoulder before.
Okay, I remember that. I was just worried we were talking like giant bird, like big bird walking in there. Be like, oh, okay.
No.
Igor then will shut the door behind while you guys do that.
Okay, so he places the chewed upon hand on the table, on the desk. It seems to have been bitten off mid forearm. It looks like it's a couple days old. It's been gnawed on by rats since then. There is a large signet ring on one middle finger. Give me a history check, and I'll give you advantage due to your nobility.
Do I recognize it?
You can check or roll a history as well.
18!
Okay, an 18 and a 19. How you will recognize the family crest as the Merryweathers.
Oh, that's the Murderers.
And that's about all you get because you're drunk. Wendell, you know that this is a prominent house of the Merryweathers. They are cherry farmers with a history of famous bards in the family. This might be one of the scions of the house of Merryweather.
Is it bedtime? Is it bedtime? Yeah, it's bedtime. There's no bed here. My bed, not your bed. I don't want to go to your bed.
Harlan, you're ritually casting Identify now?
Yes.
Okay.
But, question,
Yes.
if I identify the hand, do I know whose hand it is?
I don't think it works that way.
I guess it. I mean, is a
Unless
hand.
the hand is magical.
If it was created by magic or affected by magic, you would be able to identify that. So if
Okay.
something magical touched it, okay.
I'm just identifying the ring. I was just.
You
wondering.
cast Identify on the hand and the ring together.
Okay.
The ring is not magic
Alright.
at all. But you do notice a hint of elemental magic infused in the remains of the arm.
Oh. Interesting. This man was, or well, this hand, at least, was removed by some sort of elemental magics.
Oh, good heavens.
Well, is a Merryweather.
Who?
Weather's elemental.
Yes, but not in the sewers, typically.
You don't know his life or his death.
No, I generally know that weather systems don't happen in the sewers.
You don't know. Weird shit's happened since the dragons. There could be a whole ecosystem down here.
Well, that wouldn't surprise me.
Might be a sign of that dragon. Can I tell what type of elemental magic it was?
With Identify, let's see. You learn properties. All right, so you would know that it was a fire aspected elemental energies.
Yes, it was burned by some magical fire energies.
Definitely demons. You're right, Hal.
I know. I could smell them.
Yep.
My nose is a good one.
Well, if demons are living underneath the city, then
I mean, demons are probably living in the city, so.
that is very.
Disconcerting.
I mean, you don't know their life. They could be good demons. You guys are so judgmental.
I've never met a good demon. Let's put it that way.
Have you met many demons?
You might be surprised.
Haven't heard many stories of good demons.
That's because they don't want to, like, mess their reputation with the bad demons. So they don't spread
So they're
stories.
trying to get demon street cred, is what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
I see.
They gotta be
Have you met many demons?
I don't know. You can't tell if a demon's a demon. They look like us.
I don't think that's the case. For most of them, at
Have
least.
you met many demons?
I can neither confirm nor deny any associations.
Are you a demon?
I'm not a
Wendell?
demon.
Are you sure?
No, I shooed any connections with demons in favor of a better calling.
Because you're
Higher
like kind of an asshole like a demon.
Am I a demon?
You're the one who can.
Are you a demon, Lamont?
I don't know. How do you
I
know
don't
if
know.
you're one?
I don't know. I'm not
Are you one?
so I don't know.
How? Because you can sniff them out.
I just have a really good smeller. I'm a wolf. That's what I am.
Do you meet many people who smell like sulfur?
No,
Then you probably haven't met many demons.
but I've met a demon. I've fought demons, okay?
And they smelled like sulfur.
Yeah, that's
Well-
why I recognize it. You
mean,
don't
that's
know
not-
what I fight in the pits. We fight weird shit. We fought trash once.
You fought trash once.
Yeah. Was
Was it a team of raccoons?
No, it was just a big pile of trash that tried to eat us. It was awful.
This is amazing.
That sounds like it does contain some awful.
It was awful. I smelled bad for like 3 weeks afterwards because it ate me. It was not fun. It was not fun.
All right.
I have stories, guys.
Why don't you tell us some more of these stories?
I can't remember right now.
Well, perhaps we should tell the clergy of these demons.
Ew, why would you go to the church?
Yes, why?
They're awful.
Aren't they the ones who deal with demons?
I mean,
Or we could.
Everyone give me perception checks.
I feel a bad idea coming.
you don't like our philosophical demon
Oh!
talk?
21.
21 for Hal.
Drunk Howl.
8 for Harlan.
I got a nat 20,
Nat-
so 21.
Igor got a 16.
Igor with a 16.
They're really
Lamont
good.
with a natural 1.
Good lord.
And
What?
rolling advantage, you would have got a natural 20. So that's a 1 and a 20 on 2 rolls there. Harlan with an 8. Okay, so Harlan and Lamont, you guys are affixed on the hand at the table. Howl and Wendell and Igor all hear what sounds like a distant roar.
What's a demon?
Both do.
We should
I
probably
think we
get
should-
away from it. You did say
Go,
it's
let's go
bedtime.
find it.
It's echoing through the sewers. And as it does, the door kind of blows open slightly, and everyone smells sulfur.
Igor.
and
It's a
fumes.
demon!
It's demons.
Igor backs away from the door because he
Igor,
was
close
standing
the
here.
door. Igor, close the door. If you don't want the demons to get in, close the door.
And I go out into the hallway.
No,
E-
no,
Okay.
don't close the door now.
Anyway, you
Howl's
can-
out there.
Hal, don't do it. Igor's gonna try and stop you if you try to go there. Don't do it, Hal.
You can see here the striations in the knuckle indicating that it's been dead for at least 2 days. And so pretty fascinating how the ring has almost sunken down into the flesh. Isn't that interesting, Harlan?
Yeah, you guys notice everyone running towards the door now.
I wonder where they're
walking. I'm not
What's-
running towards
oh.
demons. That doesn't sound wise.
Okay, so Igor, you're trying to stop Howl from exiting.
I'm darting out.
Yep.
Guys are
Okay.
missing the dead hand.
You're missing the
I'm
demons.
gonna have initiative. Just roll d20. Add your initiative.
And Lamont
Modifier.
gets a +8.
The ones that are trying to stop Howl from getting out.
Oh.
Okay.
I got a 16.
Okay, Howl has an
Okay,
11 and 13. Okay, so Igor, you act first because Howl's a little drunk, not able to really react quickly as she wants to. So how are you stopping Howl? Are you closing the door or are you grabbing Howl?
I imagine she tried to draw her sword and go drunk marching straight out.
I
She
have
has
my
her sword
sword
out.
out, and I am heading for the door.
No, Hal, don't do it. And Igor's gonna go and kind of intercept you at the side angle and kind of wrap his arms around you in a giant bear hug and be like, "It's okay, Hal. It's a demon. Don't go out there." And he's
There's
gonna
so
try
much
to
to live
kind of
for.
bear hug you with your
Okay.
arm with the sword flailing out.
Athletics check for Igor, please, to see how well you grapple. Howl, someone has touched you again tonight.
People
Bye.
are so touchy when you're drunk.
What's your athletics check,
I
Igor?
just did a 10.
A 10. Okay. It's an opposed athletics, Howl. I am, and this is my want as a DM, I'm giving you drunk strength advantage because you're drunk and drunks are really strong when they want to be.
People keep touching me.
Advantage athletics, please.
22!
Oh.
Fuck yeah!
That
So
nat one
close.
avoidance.
She just one arm shrugs you off, Igor, and starts heading towards the door. There's nothing stopping her. and
This is the sulfur demon.
She exits into the darkness of the sewer.
Sorry.
It's not darkness. I have a glowing sword.
Oh, that's true. You do have the moon sword out. So there is a light moonlight glow.
I am a beacon for demons right now.
Yes.
It's great. It's great. Drunk house.
Okay.
Those bug zapper lights, that they fly towards and go zap. Yeah.
And there's a few gnats swirling around it right now. Okay, so Hal is out in the sewers. What's everyone else doing? We're at no initiative now. That was just to see if Igor could stop Hal.
I believe I have learned what I can from this hand.
Oh, yeah.
The ring
Yeah, me
might
too.
be worth something, though.
Yes, we're keeping the ring.
I'll
We should
snap
also
this
see if we
finger
could retrieve the body. Maybe they'll want it for a funeral.
Master, do I shut the door? How's out there?
Hal went out there. We can't let it get eaten by demons because it's had to be Hal. All right.
Why does it smell awful in here? Which one of
gonna-
you was that?
We must
It's the
continue.
demons. And I'm gonna send my dancing lights forward because I still have them up. So that way, if Hal gets swallowed, because she literally just admitted to being eaten by an actual pile of garbage. So I'm just gonna, in case her sword gets covered up because she gets eaten by a demon, we still have light so we can see it coming so we can run. And I'll walk forward after Hal.
Okay. Is everyone following?
Yes.
Yes.
I follow the master.
Okay. Let's get an order of marching here. Hal in front. Who's after Hal?
Master, would you send Igor ahead?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just a few paces ahead of Master then.
Yes.
All right, so Hal, Igor, Master, and then Lamont and Harlan bringing up the rear?
Yes.
Okay. All right. You head out into the sewer, heading off in the direction that Hal went. Did you turn left or right, Hal?
Can I make a perception check to see if...
Sure. Well,
What
you have some
smells
light.
more demony?
If you look to the left with the light that you have from your sword, you notice it kind of dead ends a little bit ways away from the
Okay.
door. So heading to the right, so you head that direction.
Yeah.
You come to an intersection now where two side sewers enter in and drain. The water is continuing to drain forward the direction you were walking. But you can turn left, right, or go forward.
I want to follow my nose. I want to see where the sulfur smell is coming from.
Okay.
11.
The air seems to swirl in this center chamber. It's difficult to tell which way it came from.
Now I'm going to follow the water.
Okay. So you head forward. All right. Continues on for a ways. You're not sure how long you've trekked. Could be 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. It's all the same. Some side rivulets that are higher up drain water into the sewer, splashing on you as you go by. You don't want to know what's in that water. It smells horrible down here. But the smell of sulfur begins to get stronger.
Ooh.
You come to another intersection. I need everyone to give me perception checks.
Ooh, that's better. 21.
21 for Hal, 12 for Harlan, 7 for Lamont,
18.
18 for Wendell.
Wendell's
11.
rolling surprisingly well.
Eager for 11. Okay, so Hal and Wendell.
Yes. Oh no.
You look off to the right and you see something, a mass or something off in a corner with a pile of, leaves and sticks and some other things that have washed in there.
I will
Hard to tell what it is from here.
message Howl because she's drunken in the lead. There's a garbage pile over yonder if you don't see it. I don't know if it's actual garbage, but something's there.
I do see it, and I'm going to go kick it.
Just be careful.
Yep, careful's not my name. And I go over and I kick it.
You kick the pile of trash.
Yeah.
A lot of the smaller pieces fly out of the way, but your foot catches hard on something metal.
Ow. Can I just move trash out of the way.
It's an arm, still clad in mail. There's a tattoo of 2 6-sided die showing snake eyes on it.
I lift it up. Hey, I found an arm! And I'm like waving it.
So we have a hand and an arm. Excellent.
So,
Lamont, did you find a whole body with that hand or just a hand?
Just the hand.
Charming. Hand the arm to Igor so he can carry it over. We can just collect all the bits, pieces, hope they'll fit together, and then send it off to the Merryweather family.
When you just a cursory glance, the arm does not match the hand.
Never mind, we don't need that. Just throw it on the ground. It's fine.
Do I? I don't recognize the tattoo, do I?
No, but you might recognize the armor.
Oh?
On the arm?
Guard's armor?
I'm sorry?
Is it guard's armor?
It is.
Is it an armored hand?
No, it's the hand. It looks like the gauntlet is missing, but it's still wrapped in chain. It looks like when it was chewed on and burnt, the chain stuck to it, and so it's not coming off.
Hey, I follow my nose again.
Okay.
Blast uses this as some sort of dump site.
Igor's gonna hold on to the arm and be like flapping it around because
What?
it's kind of fun.
Why did I never mind. We're not bringing it back inside. You just get it all out here.
Are you supposed to? He's just flapping it around as they walk.
Okay, so you're still at the intersection. You just found this arm on the right. Which way do you go? You have left, right, and forward.
The right. I follow the arm bits.
Okay. Travel for another 5-10 minutes. There's a lot of the same little rivulets, and it dead ends.
I'll pull out my map and see.
Yes, we do have a map of this. The rudimentary nature.
Well, this is a dead end, so we need to turn around. And I turn around and I start heading back.
Okay. Harlan, give me an intellect check, straight check to see how well you decipher the map that you drew with where you're at. It's with a 6, it's really difficult to pinpoint exactly which part of the map you're at. Like there's no "you are here" on there at all. And with the transcription from this large size to the small, you're not sure if you really transcribed this area properly.
I put the map away and pretend I know exactly where we are.
Okay. All right, Lamont, what are you doing in this long trek through the sewers?
Following them, making sure, looking out for this demon, and I think he's kind of spacing out with all the potential of the secret lair.
Okay, so just thinking secret lairs.
Just think about secret lairs, you know. And
Okay.
try not to trip and fall over anything. I don't think we're gonna find a demon, but you know. I'm
Okay.
hanging out.
All right, just check to see what you're doing. All right, so you come back to the intersection. You've got left where you came from, straight ahead now, and then to the right, which is where the water is draining towards.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna sniff again and see if I can
Okay.
smell it.
You're using, well, you get advantage on smell checks, so
16. They're both 16.
16. Okay. It seems like the smell is stronger in the direction you were heading the first time.
So following the water.
Mm-hmm.
And I will follow the water.
Okay. As you start moving towards what might be closer to the center of Amman, there are more intersections, more crossways, more rivulets running in. The amount of refuse now running through the sewer is a little bit more noticeable. The smell is a bit more obtrusive. The air is thicker. It's heavy, thick, with smells, aromas that the caustic aroma that just kind of burns at your nose. Give me con saves, everyone.
Ugh.
Ugh. My favorite.
15.
Okay, you're fine.
Ooh, I dropped my dice.
I will
Hal
say
is fine. 15 for Lamont. Saving face. Okay.
18.
Oh, wait,
Surprisingly.
that's not even going to help me.
Actually, it does not help you.
I'm not going to say. I'm going to use. I get rolled an 11, so I got a 13.
13. Okay. Wendell.
18. I have my
Okay.
handkerchief in front of my face because ugh. It's
Igor.
disgusting.
19.
Okay. No one is sick, although you're all feeling it a bit.
Ugh.
As you.
Igor's,
All
Go
right.
ahead.
Igor's gonna take the 2 fingers of the hand and he's gonna shove them up his nose. He's sending the hand up his nose. It's so smelly.
See.
All right, so you start heading down. You reach another larger intersection. It seems to be two equal size sewers as the one you're in have met. It's much larger. There's platforms in the corners now with little archways going over so you don't have to step over the running water. It is a bit more intricate here. It seems like some of the original sewers. Hal, give me a perception check.
Okay.
This is visual.
12.
You're kind of leaning up against the wall when you start noticing. You recognize some of the scratches here. There seems to be cant on these walls.
Oh. Can I read it?
Not
Sure.
with that attitude. Because can't get it. Sorry.
Ah!
Wow.
That was
I
really-
read it.
You see this particular mark of cant says Shadows Rest and an arrow pointing back the way you came.
Oh, okay.
Shatters rest.
Shadows Rest.
Interesting.
Right
Well,
above it is another one that says Trader's Friend with the arrow pointing the direction you're heading now.
Now, trader or traitor?
Trader.
Trader. Okay. Trader's friend. No, that sounds familiar. Like I've never encountered these words before or anything.
How often have you used the sewers in your job with your personal organization?
She's probably used it a few, like not frequently, but she's been down here a couple times.
But probably not in this particular area.
Probably not, no.
These might be specific routes to the Abdar's Promenade, Shadows Inn area.
Okay. All right. Then I'll just make note of it and then keep on heading on. Keep on heading on.
Okay. As you guys cross the bridge, heading in the same direction where the water is flowing, you see a small leg floating down the water.
Master,
Got a very nice shoe on it.
Master, do you want me to get the leg?
Yeah, if you want to carry us around, then fine.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and Igor's gonna go down to
Now
go
I
get the
knew.
leg.
Okay. It's easy to fish out. It gets caught in an eddy. The water's not moving too fast through here at this particular time. It seems to be a very small leg, maybe a gnome's leg.
Ooh, but Master, look. He's gonna shove like the leg like in his face. Look at it.
Yeah. Get it further away.
This does not look to be very old. It looks to be relatively fresh.
That's not comforting.
There's still blood coming out of the leg itself.
It's very fresh.
The shoe is in good shape, although a little waterlogged and very finely made.
Master, this leg's still really juicy.
We just hold on to it. If you find the other one, we can spruce up the shoes. I think they're my size.
Yeah. And if you
Alright.
find the rest of them, you can complete the set. You'll have a new friend.
Oh, it's totally good. Okay.
Good. He's probably
and
been
Igor's
nibbled
gonna-
on. All right.
Igor's gonna be looking for more parts floating.
Yes. Keep your eyes peeled for the other shoe. Here you are.
Okay. Igor will keep an eye for shoe and parts.
So you head forward. All right. Same order, same marching order? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
As you move forward, the smells are getting stronger. but the aroma of sulfur permeates the air now. It's becoming a little harder to breathe. It's getting a bit warmer as well. But everyone knows the story of the Cinder King as he took the Cloudtop District as his home, and there was quite a bit of elemental energies that were released and still difficult to remove. There may be one of those fissures still nearby. It's difficult to tell. You continue forward.
Yes.
Okay.
Suppose we shall. If Howl is, then I will too.
All right. You continue walking for another 5 minutes or so. You come to a larger open room. Ceilings are very high. There seems to be a grate that opens up to the sky. You can see stars a little bit through the grate as you look up. There is a door to the right and an alcove to the left in this central room. The water dips in through a grate and disappears through the floor.
I'll check out the door.
Okay. Come to the door. It is a large, rusted iron door.
I'm sorry, you didn't tell me to roll.
No, that's fine. No, that was fine. It seems to be locked. It is closed. Has a large keyhole there. Seems to be a key is needed to open the door.
All right.
I'm gonna go check out that alcove.
Okay. You cross over to the alcove. As you get closer to the alcove and the light of your moon sword begins to creep into the alcove, you notice in the dark back corner of the alcove 2 bright and gleaming red orbs piercing the darkness. They are unmoving. There is a low growling beginning to echo through the dark halls.
Oh.
All of you hear this.
I back it up.
Then a roar and a burst of fire which illuminates the alcove and the red dragon wurmling within. Its scales are bright red, and throughout its body are cracks that glow like melting metal and that drip fire, which hisses loudly as it lands in the puddles below it. It charges from the alcove. I need everyone to roll initiative.
We can't keep our initiative from last time.
Nope.
That's fine.
New initiatives.
That's alright. I still do.
How? Standing in front of the
That's a
dragon
crit
rolls a
fail.
3.
A nat one.
Crit fail.
That's because she's drunk.
Igor.
Harlan with a
I got-
21.
I got a 14.
Okay, Lamont with an 11.
19.
Harlan with a 19.
No. Lamont has a 19.
Oh,
'Cause he
you
has
gave
plus
him a
8.
19.
No, because he's plus 8.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You got a plus 8, so
Uh-huh.
Lamont gets that's nice. Okay, so that's a 19
What's up?
for Lamont.
What's up?
Igor, what's yours?
I rolled an 8.
An 8. Okay.
How's like the reason why she's going so late is because she's like, we're not a fucking demon.
Okay. What was Wendell's again?
I got a 14.
14. Okay, that's what I thought. I just want to make sure.
Blah,
Okay.
blah, blah.
So Howl is just sitting there going, "You're not a fucking demon. What? What the fuck?
What the fuck? This is all wrong. This is
There's
wrong.
nothing right about this." As the dragon, the little dragon, which is the size of a large Clydesdale horse. It's bigger than Howl. It's bigger than all of you. Dripping molten, just elemental energy from its mouth, and the fire is breathing its head. It comes out, but it does not go first.
That's good.
Harlan does.
Right. I run. No.
Could be wise, yes.
I'm going to command my familiar. Is it a bonus action?
I believe so.
Okay. All right. Well, then I am going to tell the familiar to help Lamont.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to cast Temporal Flux.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is it's a spiritual weapon, but it causes part of the body to artificially age or youthen. I guess that's not
Okay. All right. So as a bonus action, you cast that.
Yep.
All right. Where do you place your temporal flux?
As close to him as I can.
Okay. I would say you're within 60 feet where you guys started.
All right.
Right now, I imagine you guys are clumped. Lamont is over at the door on the right side of the room. Hal is standing in front of the elemental dragon on the left side of the room. And so, would you like to make an attack with your spiritual weapon temporal anomaly thing? When you cast it, it attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled.
Oh, you did. I'm sorry, I didn't see it. 23 for 8 damage. So yes, the temporal flux actually impacts the large dragon Wurmling, causing a part of the scales to age rapidly. It screams out in pain.
And I'm done.
You're not going to use your action?
Well, I kind of used 2 bonus actions.
Yeah, so. He used
Okay, so because you're commanding. Okay, you're going to use your action to command your familiar and your bonus action to cast a spell.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. On the initiative count of 20, the red dragon Wurmling
Oh, no.
attacks. As its mouth is already open and it's exhaling a gout of fire, it releases the fire into Hal's face. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
15? Maybe.
You dive out of the way, and your skin is your fur is singed. You take 12
Oh,
fire damage
jeez, fuck.
on that successful save.
That's half damage.
Yay!
And then, as it breathes, the dragon rushes by you into the center of the room.
But do I get a
You do get an attack of opportunity.
cool? Moonbeam, 2-handed, 16 hit.
Okay. You attack. Your sword ricochets off the metallic shell of this Wurmling,
Fuck.
doing no damage that you can tell.
Fuck. Okay. This is
Them
gonna suck,
scales,
y'all.
though.
Out of scales. All right. His turn is done. Lamont, it is your turn. The dragon is just charged to the center of the room. It breathed fire on Hal, who's putting the fire out, but she swung wildly to try and attack it as it went by and missed, well, ricocheting off the armor, unable to find purchase. You are away from the group, and you see this dragon in the center of the room. It is the size of a large horse, and it's angry and molten and bleeding metal and fire.
Can I attempt to speak telepathically to it?
Sure.
Yeah. I'm just gonna
Certainly try.
try. It's you and me, big shoots. Hope you're ready. Me and this bird are gonna kick your ass.
It looks over at you,
Yeah.
glowing red eyes.
So it doesn't look like an intelligent beast. It looks like a
It
monster.
looks feral.
Yeah. There's nothing behind the eyes that says I'm
Hunger.
scared and afraid. Okay, good. I'm
Hunger.
human flesh. Okay, cool. Can I do my insightful fighting where
Okay.
I make
Excellent.
an insight check contested by the target's deception check?
Mm-hmm.
So let's do that.
Okay, go ahead and roll your
I
insight.
hit the wrong thing. No, I didn't.
No, you rolled insight. That's a 12.
Good.
Okay, you rolled a 12. I'm going to be rolling for the dragon. Rolled a 7. Well, it rolled a 5 plus 2 for 7. So you are able to discern the proper way to attack this dragon. You now have the ability to sneak attack on each of your attacks for the next 1 minute.
Yeah, that's what's up. All right, and I'm gonna rush it and hit it if I can do that in this turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can.
You get advantage because the Falcon's helping you.
Well,
Yes,
I
you
think on one attack.
Yeah, I want to attack.
Yeah.
Okay, short sword. You attack with a 15. Your sword bounces off the armor. And you find yourself standing right next to the dragon. Oh, and with an 8, you cannot pierce the skin of this wormling
Cool.
as you stand there.
Sorry. Okay, that's a bummer. Did I spend my bonus action or can I disengage?
No, you spent it.
Your
with
bonus
second
action was
attack.
your insightful fighting.
Right. Okay, so I'm just standing next to it like a jerk. Okay, good.
And you also swung for your bonus. So you did 2 bonus actions there, but that's okay. It didn't work anyway.
Good. That's about right.
Don't worry.
That's really cool while failing.
It looked great. Wendell.
Will you ever try to do too much? Am I the only one here?
No, it happens. I mean, you're a perfectionist. You got to try and do everything you can.
Hex.
Okay.
Let's give it disadvantage on strength-based ability checks. That just sounds good. And it's also Eldress Blast.
Okay, Eldress Blast.
Alright, I'm just gonna roll.
The assassin releases her hanky in its direction.
Not 20! I can't.
I don't know how this happens.
I don't know. He's supposed to be so bad.
Wow.
at
Okay.
combat. And he only has Eldritch Blast and Hex as his damaging spells. That's it. Everything
Yeah.
else is
So
frivolous,
roll double damage on your dice.
Well, yeah, I rolled a 10 on the first D10 and a 4 on the Hex. So let me roll them again.
Okay. So that's 14.
I rolled another 10 and a 6.
So 30 damage. The Hex. So you see Wendell nonchalantly, concerned, but nonchalantly just flick
Oh dear.
the handkerchief in the direction.
Bad
And
beastie.
Lamont, you are up close as you see this crater form in its chest, spraying out molten like fire as it concaves in. The beast roars in pain as you did quite a bit of damage to this poor thing.
I can't believe I did almost max damage.
Okay, so that's... Hey, so...
Wow, Wendell, you just surprise me every combat.
The dragon takes its look from Lamont
And I back up. I use my movement to
stares.
back up 30 feet.
Stares at Wendell now.
Just, putting myself, Igor and Harlan between myself. Just keep backing it
Wow,
up.
well done, Wendell. Okay.
I'm shocked.
Igor, your master has just dealt massive pain to this beast and then backed away behind you.
Well, that's fine because Eagle would see it breathe that fire breath earlier and come charging in, and then they attack. And at this point, there's no flashback. It's just a rage thing because it's trying to, that little happy dragon's trying to turn and breathe and eat us all. So Igor will bonus action rage, and he will charge forward, drawing his hammer from his belt, and he's going to try and whack that sucker.
Okay.
So let's see here.
Whack away.
Oh, he will whack. Warhammer. Ew. 13 to hit.
You swing and impact the armor of the Wurmling and are unable to cause any damage.
Dang it. And I
How
don't
is
have
it we
another
have
one,
these
do I?
fantastic melee people that miss a lot and I just obliterate things with Eldritch Blast? I don't understand.
Okay, then I think that's it for Igor.
Now, may I ask a question? Did you run up to the same side as Lamont, or did you run to the other side of Lamont?
Of Lamont?
I mean, like the dragon is in the middle. Lamont is attacking from the right. Did you go to the left?
I'm trying to imagine where we were because Igor were staggered back.
The dragon's in the center of the room. Hal is to the right. Lamont was in the door Hal is in the left. Lamont was on the door to the right. Lamont ran in, and you guys were in the center, facing the dragon.
Igor probably just would have charged in the center.
Straight. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I was going to give you flanking if you went to the other side, but that's okay. I appreciate you being honest where you want to be. Howl, You've been singed.
Yeah, that was such a fucking mean thing for the dragon to do. So I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna swing at it.
Okay.
And
you will have flanking.
Okay.
With Lamont from that side.
Cool. So I'm gonna moonbeam two-handed 17 to hit.
17. You find a crack in the shell of the beast and find purchase.
Sweet. 4 slashing. God
Hey.
damn.
That's 4 damage.
That is 4 damage. When I shift, my bite is a full attack, right?
Yes.
That kind of sucks. I'm gonna action surge. I'm gonna try and hit it again.
Okay. You action surge.
Nope. That's
And unfortunately, a 10. You're unable to find the same spot and ricochet off the side of the beast.
a 10. Yep, that's it.
Okay. Back at the top. Harlan. You're muted.
Yes, I will. Okay, so it's a bonus action to move the weapon.
Yes,
Yes.
a bonus action to move and attack
You
with the
can
weapon.
attack with it as well.
Okay.
You are close enough to it that you can move the temporal anomaly over there to attack again.
All right, we'll do that. For one
Okay.
First, there we go. Boom.
Oh, very nice. Once again, the temporal anomaly finds a spot on the dragon and causes it to become younger. And you just see this, just kind of like, it's weird because it shrinks kind of and tears, and the younger scales, which look pristine, rip away, causing a good bit of damage.
And I will. All right, that's my bonus action. I will rush forward with my great sword.
Okay. Are you heading? Where are you going to place yourself? Igor
Right
is directly in.
front.
Okay, so right beside Igor.
Oh wait, I didn't realize he was right in front of. Okay, I'm gonna move behind him then.
Okay, so you're going to slide along the side and get behind. All right, so you now are all 4 sides of the Wurmling are being covered. And Wendell stands alone.
Yeah, that's fine.
Very nice. Even without flanking, a natural 20 for 16 points of damage.
Mage power.
Okay, wow. With that, you guys have crossed a point. The Wurmling looks severely injured. Metallic, molten blood is pouring from the wounds you've caused, and they begin splashing out on those around the dragon. I need everyone standing around the dragon to make dexterity saving throws, please. Fail.
6.
Hal fails. Harlan, you succeed. Lamont, you succeed.
Igor, natural 20.
Okay, so everyone else is fine. Oh, you take 5 fire damage as this liquid molten blood splashes on you and burns with the heat of this strange elemental dragon. It is his turn
Oh
now.
no.
I have a bad
Not
picture of this.
get his fire breath back,
Oh,
Thank God.
goodness.
but he will disengage and fly up towards the ceiling.
Okay.
So he's now 30 feet above everyone,
Okay.
and he moves in the direction of Wendell.
As you said that, thunder cracked out. I'm not even kidding you.
Lamont, the dragon is in the air now, 30 feet above you.
I'm just gonna back up. Do I have any prayer of like running up the wall and hitting it?
You could certainly try.
There's something cool. We got these.
I'll need a very high acrobatics check.
Yeah. Do some, running up and hitting it.
You'd like to try.
Acrobatics. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, describe to me what you were trying to do, and I'll tell you what happened.
This is a classic Ninja Turtle move. This is the old, got the curved walls. You're going to run up the side, defy gravity, and attack the beast at 30 feet in the air. 25.
Okay. With a 5 on your acrobatics roll, you go to place your first foot on the wall, and it slips, and you go face first into the wall. Yeah, it didn't quite work the way you wanted. Yeah. Yeah, you're just lying there in a heap by the wall.
Yeah. It's hysterical. It's a good comic relief beat for this harrowing battle.
Would you like to throw a weapon or something at the dragon in the air?
You can throw a dagger.
No, I want to spit and swear and cuss this thing's name.
Oh,
for the
feel
rest
free.
of the round. Son of a bitch, you big red sack of you know what. Awful. All right, and then I'll throw a dagger at it.
Okay. All right, go ahead and throw your dagger. It is about 30 feet, so you will not have disadvantage with your dagger throw.
Oh, okay. I don't have the actual weapon, so I'm going to make a dexterity check, right?
Yeah, you're
That's a
proficient with
save, so that's about right. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
it's
your
proficiency plus dex, so.
So yeah, that hits. So it's a D4 plus your dexterity, plus your sneak attack.
All right.
So 1d4 plus your dexterity for your damage.
1d4 plus 3. I think.
3.
Okay, so you do 6 damage. The dagger strikes a very particular point, the crater that Wendell caused. Now roll your sneak attack.
26, I think. What's your level?
So, okay, so I haven't done that yet. Is that a separate thing, or what do I...
Just roll 2d6.
Oh, okay.
It's
It's
just 2d6.
Oh, right, you get one. Oh, you get 1, 2,
At this level, yeah, I'm pretty sure. We're only level 3.
It's an 8. It's a big 8.
Just double check.
Yeah, it could be one higher. Oh,
Yeah, I just want to make sure
my
real quick.
PHP's in the other room.
It's 2.
It's 2.
Yeah, you don't get 3 till 5th
Fifth
level.
level?
Oh, you
That sounds
just
right.
got 3. Okay. All right. So another 8 damage. So your dagger finds a very weak spot in the damage that's already been caused, causing more fire and blood to rain out of this elemental wormling. Wendell, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Uh-oh. That's not bad. Okay. I was worried because Dex is not my high. Oh, actually not bad as Dex. I thought I was. 17?
You get out of the way before this globule of burning,
Ooh.
fiery blood
Oh, good
falls where you were standing.
Oh, good heavens. Alright.
It is your turn.
I'm going to shoot it again
Okay.
with Eldress Blast. Going to blast it all.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay. It's not a nat 20 this time.
Okay.
But it's still pretty good. Spell. Plus 5. 19?
That does hit.
Now, I did get another 10 on my Eldritch Blast. I shit you not. I don't know how. And I even used a different dice this time.
Okay.
And a 3 necrotic on the hex. So 13.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, if he's flying towards me and he's 30 feet in the air, I'm going to go back towards the group.
Okay, so
My
you move back
movement.
towards the group. All right. Igor, it's your turn. Your master has just joined you in the center of the room. The dragon has flown up against the
If I
roof
could go
on the
past them,
far
that would
side.
be great. I don't know. I don't think I can.
I don't think I have anything. I can't. He's
You
definitely
don't
not
have any
melee
javelins?
range. Is he? I do have a javelin, but I was going to ask. He's definitely not melee range, is he?
No, he is not in melee range.
Mm-mm.
It is not.
Okay, I didn't know if I could hit like a toe or something.
No.
Igor then will grab one of his javelins and he'll lop it at that sucker then.
Okay. Make your attack.
Yeah, just gonna try. Come on, Igor. 16 to hit.
The javelin ricochets off the armor of the wormling.
It's too strong, master.
He's not too strong. You just keep missing.
I saw it hit, master. It bounced off.
You
of
hit
him.
his
I did
armor.
miss
It'd be
him.
like you wearing a pot on your head and someone just hitting the pot. Just hit the dragon, not the scales.
Drunk
I
Howl.
should break. I need to break through the pot.
Yes, you got just break through the pot, Igor.
You're feeling a little bit sober at this point.
Wait. Oh, the adrenaline is counteracting the alcohol.
I
Oh,
recommend
yes.
a second wind. If you
Yeah. So we're gonna start with. I'm gonna put my sword away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pull out my crossbow
Okay.
that I've literally never used.
Won't you be really baller with the crossbow?
God, I would hate that. 9. Okay. That's fine. Because at least I'm sucky with my longsword and I'm sucky with my crossbow. So.
The shot goes wide. There's a bit more alcohol in your system than you thought. It's hard to hit this monstrous beast up in the air like that.
Yeah, and then I will use my bonus action to I think it's my fighter level, so 3 to second wind because
Okay.
I am at less than half health. So
Okay, that's really good.
Smart.
11. That's good. Okay, much better.
All right.
That's it. I'm gonna see if I can, like, I want to move closer to it, but like not all the way,
Okay.
like in a halfway point kind of thing.
You step forward in front of the group.
Yeah, and that's
okay.
it.
Harlan, we're back at the top of initiative.
All right. I will first move the Temporal Flux.
Okay. Unfortunately, it's not able to get there this turn, but there's this roiling mass of energy floating between Howl and the dragon currently.
And then I will attempt to Time Ruin.
Okay. Time
Great.
ruin. Dexterity saving throw. It is injured enough that it fails. And you see temporal energy flow through the dragon and it seizes up a bit and almost falls out of the sky before it catches itself.
I'm complete.
Okay.
I will move away from the group.
You move away from the group.
Mm-hmm.
Which direction? Howl has moved forward. The group's in the middle. Where would you like to go?
I will go opposite of Hal.
Okay, so you're behind the group now.
Yes.
All right. Okay. It is now the Wurmling's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Oh no.
You see fire building up in its mouth.
That's
As-
not good. Not good.
Liquid fire is just pouring out of its body now, splattering on the ground and hissing as it's flying there. It's having a hard time keeping in the air. It looks like it's on its last wing. It swoops down towards Howl and releases a blast of fire, hitting everyone in the middle. I need Howl, Wendell, Lamont, and Igor, but not Harlan, to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay, I don't know if this
13. I don't think that passes.
I got a 14.
Okay, we have a 13, a 14, and 11.
Igor got a 14.
Igor got a 14. Okay. Lamont is the only one to fail. The DC was 13 because this is a baby dragon.
Oh, thank goodness. Lamont, I hope you're ready to
Lamont?
see death again.
You have 24 fire damage as your body is wreathed
God.
in flame.
I'm guessing the rest
Everyone
of us
else takes 12
Alright.
as fire erupts.
Okay, whoa. Hold on the show now. Here we go again. What, this is the third show where this has happened? All right, hold on.
Are you really
on.
unconscious?
Let's
again?
go to D&D Beyond and double check how many hit points I have. Oh, yeah. Oh, 21. So I am at negative
21?
3.
Oh no!
Okay.
And
So
that
how-
assumes, my
Wow.
friend, that I got back to full after dying, sort of, and waking up this morning.
You had a long rest.
We rested.
Yeah, you guys rested enough.
Okay, good. Still unconscious.
yes.
Negative 3.
So yeah, no, you're just 0. You don't have negatives. Lamont just falls over screaming in flame.
Oh, dear God! I did nothing.
And everyone else other than Harlan takes 12 fire damage.
Perhaps
Yes.
I should have warned
Ouch.
them that pumping.
It's like I'm at half health.
And it lands in front of Howl.
Good.
No, not good. I have 14 health.
That's fine.
Okay.
We're all the same, I think, at this point, practically. That's one more than I have.
Yeah.
Wendell, it is your turn now.
Will blast it all. I'm going to try.
Oh, I'm sorry. Lamont, may I have a death saving throw, please? Roll me a
Why, of
D20.
course you may, young man.
D20, please.
Oh wait, no. If I put these on, I can't see what I'm doing. All right, hold on. Here we go. A death saving throw, huh?
Yes,
Yes.
one death saving
I
throw.
love these.
We need that
Where is
D6.
that on
I'm
here?
gonna roll.
Oh, here we go.
Oh no,
That
it's
is
a
a failure. That is one of 3 failures.
Yeah.
You have seen the light, and the light looks good.
Oh yeah. Oh right, and I'm on Planet X, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah,
this is
you are
great.
floating
I'm
in
here
space.
again.
Yeah, I'm gonna
But it's
have
not a
to,
happy
like-
float now. You haven't been like your happy floats happen when you've been secured from death. Right now you're falling towards the tunnel of
Wendell's
light.
always been there within a round, so you've
Yes.
not had this before.
You're falling towards a tunnel of bright white light now. It is not the happy place you've been before.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yes.
Now, Wendell.
I'm going to try to Eldress Blast it again because F that.
Yes.
You're not gonna believe. I got another natural 20.
How do you want to do it?
I want to see how much damage it is.
There's no way. He has 3 health.
I just want to see for my own
Okay.
sake. So that's 6. And then another 6, so 12. I don't know what's high on that one.
Okay, so 12.
Yeah, 12 damage.
So you see Wendell wreathed in flame and feeling in fear in the first time, flicks a flaming handkerchief.
Yeah, I pinch out the little thing on the edge of my mustache because it's magnificent and I can't let that go. If I'm dead, this mustache needs to stay intact. So I definitely sheltered it when it breathed. I will singe it out and flick the flaming handkerchief at it.
And the wave of force just goes right past Howl's head. You see Howl's hair move as it impacts the face of this wormling, and it kind of just like it sits there stunned for a moment, and then the forehead kind of crumples in just enough. Blood begins to drool out of its face, and it falls to the ground, splashing fire on Howl. Howl, dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh no.
Fuck!
Don't worry, I'll save you.
You get out of the way before the fire hits you.
Okay.
You are now all out of initiative.
I'll
The dragon
wait
is dead.
6 seconds, and then I'll tow Lamont, making him a little closer to edge this time.
Oh, okay. You're waiting 6 seconds.
waiting 6
Lamont, I
seconds.
want you to roll one more death saving throw. If you roll a 1, you die.
Oh, I forgot about that. Don't roll a 1.
If you roll a 1, you're dead.
Don't roll a 1.
That's not real. I mean, that's not true.
No,
is it?
that's definitely
Yep.
true. A
Alright,
1
hold
is
on.
2 failed saves.
And that
Sorry.
1 is 2 fails. and Wendell specifically said, I'm waiting 6 seconds.
Thank you, Wendell.
I forgot he
consider
fails
it,
when I
Wendell.
thought he succeeded his first one. I was like, I'll just let him get a little closer this
Listen,
time.
I have loved this character. And
Don't
if he
roll one.
dies,
Still roll
Don't
1.
roll a 1. Oh,
It's an 8.
second
Oh.
death saving throw. You begin to fall deeper into this tunnel of light. There's a bit of unease. There's a bit of things left undone. It's not the happy place you've been going to. This is a place of finality, of desperation.
This time, I want him to recognize that I saved his life the 3rd goddamn time.
Okay.
And I instead of just towing him with my boot to cast Spare the Dying, I will with my handkerchief. I will just kind of hold it on his forehead and cast it. Just maybe it'll
Okay.
get in there, better. Throw it like
All
I'm
right.
saving your life. 'Cause
Now,
you failed too.
just before we end the session, just because I'd like to see, can we have one more death saving throw from Lamont?
I'm
You're
really
not going to
curious.
die. I just want to know. This
yeah, we
is just
want
for
to know
us.
because you
No,
failed
what?
2 in a row. I want to see
Just
if you would
roll.
have died.
It's fine. You're saved. No,
You
you
would-
okay? Never mind.
You have 1. Well, you gotta roll until you get 3. Let's see if you would have died.
Okay.
He wouldn't have ever died if he had crit
Okay. It's 2 and 2 now.
All right, let's see what the 3rd one would have been.
One more.
All right,
would've
you would
been
have
fine.
You would have been okay.
You were always meant to survive.
sure.
But
Okay.
I saved you.
So as the fires of this elemental beast burn down, and the light of the glowing orbs that Wendell cast earlier shed interesting shadows across this battlefield, and the smoking corpse, almost corpse of Lamont sits in the middle of the room surrounded by his friends. We're going to call it a night there, and we'll pick up at the end of this battle next week. Thank you, everyone. That was fun. That went a little faster than I thought when it came to fighting because Wendell is a freaking annihilator.
I don't know how. I was like, they're not gonna believe me.
You did half the damage to this thing.
Are we
So-
looking at like a producer situation where you design this character to like suck and now
I
it's,
did.
like,
I designed him to suck.
Yeah.
I was like, he's only taking the
designed him to
basic
be useless.
warlock abilities.
Yeah.
I gave him proficiencies in mostly useless nobleman things. And
All right, so
yeah.
thank you everyone who stayed to watch this little fight between the spawn of the Cinder King and our intrepid adventurers, our spelunking sewer knights. It's been quite fun. I'm Deception Check. I'm the DM here. I have a great time playing this game and running it with my friends. I felt like total butt rolled over this morning. It was terrible. I still didn't feel good when we started. I feel much better now because playing with my friends makes me feel better for some reason. And so that's, if you're sick, play D&D with your friends. It'll make you feel better. That's doctor's orders. We're going to go
Play in
around.
person in case you're contagious.
Well, see, that's why playing on the internet is much safer in that case. So we're just going to go around real quick. I'm going to start to my left. That's that way, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's Lamont Quinlan. What do you think, Lamont? How'd you do tonight? Even though you're dead again.
Well, I died again, and I'm having a quantum leap. Apparently, I'm gonna wake up with Scott Bakula. So this was awesome. I like Drunk Howl. I liked
Yes.
Total Badass Wendell. I like Harlan on the case and the giant bird, Chestnut Gray, and Igor got another fun solo bit, and it's lots of fun, and we're killing it. And I got to wait a week again to play this character, and it hurts my heart. But these people are great, and this is a wonderful thing, and I can't wait for next week when I ride the Wall of Death one more time.
All right. Yeah, I didn't expect you to be such a death knight for us here. It's been, yeah. It's been interesting to see that you're the one that seems to be dying the most, even though you enjoy it so much for some reason. Not sure I understand why that is.
I love it.
Well, I will see what I can do to help you along with that. And right below Mr. Lamont Quinlan, down that direction, is our favorite Drunk Howl.
Hi. That's just literally me pretending how it was yesterday. So, fun stuff. Rum and Coke. Stay away from it, kids.
No.
Never. Yeah, my name is Negatosaurus. I play Hal, the shifter, not barbarian, fighter. That's what I am. I can't hit anything, so I'm definitely not a barbarian. Tomorrow night, I play Embara Vanastra, the Divine Soul Sorceress. And my favorite bit was probably Lamont dying again. And then I also really liked Harlan pretending to be, or like acting through his falcon, like that cracked me up when he was on Lamont's shoulder. And yeah, that's it. Those are my favorite bits.
Yeah, those were good bits. That was fun. And Drunk Howl.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to make sure there's alcohol around. That's been great. That's been great. Speaking of great and birds and things of that nature, and luckily you got out of the fire at the end there, Harlan Flipcloak.
Like I knew it was coming. Anyways, yes, I play Magnus Deepshaft tomorrow. If anybody's interested in seeing him, and then let's see. My favorite part was probably when Harlan and Lamont were just like looking at the hand, and everybody's running out of the room, and we're just like discussing this decayed object. Anyway, let's see. Yes, you can come check me out on my Twitch, D20 Coup de Grace. I play lots of different video games. Thank you.
All right, thanks. Yeah, no, that was a really good part, watching Lamont and Harlan just sit there dissecting this dead thing while people are trying to run out into the hallway. Really entertaining. All right, we're going to skip Wendell for the moment and go right over here, I think, to my right, to Igor.
Hello. I'm Shiny Pilot 206 on Twitch and Twitters. A little late to the party to play Igor, but glad I came in when I did. And I feel like I did miss something special with the whole interaction with the bird on the shoulder, but I caught the tail end of it, which was great. And then I got to experience the rest of the goodness, like catching up to the group. going into the sewers. But to be honest, that was actually kind of my favorite part. Was actually the dragon fight. I like dragon fights. They're classic. They're cool. They're fun. And freaking Wendell being the artillery cannon in the back of our group, while the freaking melee people can't even hit the dragon. Go figure. But it was great. So yeah, I had fun. Find me here Mondays and Tuesdays on Lindy's channel.
Yeah, that was funny. I mean, AC of 17, so makes it a little difficult.
It's freaking nuts.
But you did have the sniper.
I have a +5 to hit. It still didn't hit any of those.
Same.
Yep, y'all do.
Dragon. It's just a dragon.
Doesn't matter.
I have a +7
dragon,
with the moonbeam.
shadows. Like, there's been so many instances where it's been like, y'all are so good at melee, and yet
So bad.
and I don't know why.
I have a +7 to hit.
Well, Wendell, why don't you tell us what you think about that then?
I think it's hilarious. I will say, thank goodness I do hit, or we'd all have died, like, multiple fights ago. We would have been killed by shadows, and who knows what's it. And also, just, wow, I was like, they're never gonna believe this, because I'm staring at the dice, and I don't believe this. It was insane. I built him to be useless, and he's become very super useful. And I'm also glad I took Spare the Dying, because Lamont, it's dropping a lot more often than I thought any of us would. I didn't think I'd need to use it once a session with no healers, but apparently we do, so it's fine. Super fun. Yeah, I liked that bit. I also liked, Drunk Hal was great. She was fantastic. Just stop touching me. Just, we'll make a touchy-feely person out of you yet. Probably not. Let's see, I had another favorite moment, and I can't remember what it is right now. It'll come to me as soon as I cut off the stream. But this is super fun. I thought it was great. We killed our first dragon, guys. Level 3. That's pretty awesome. So, congrats to us all. Maybe we should take the head and mount it. Just fix the caved-in bit a little bit. But yeah, you should check us out here every Monday and Tuesday night for Mondays in Exandria and Mists of Ravenloft. They won a meeting with... I almost said morning, kind of. Not that useless guy. Van Richten! For his book signing. And, a nice little boat cruise across the bay. So that'll be really fun, and absolutely nothing's gonna go wrong there. Also, this weekend... yeah, it's this weekend. Gosh, time flies. This Friday, we are going to be playing Aliens! Our Aliens Blade Runner mashup that Travis will be running, producer Trav. And it's gonna be super duper fun. I play McKeelson, the worst, best medic ever. And then 12 hours later, Saturday morning, we're gonna have Teenagers from Outer Space, both of our once monthly campaigns, back to back, so we got you covered. So yeah, just check us out. You obviously unlock Love Lenny, it's my channel. Thank you all for watching. Hit me up on Twitters and YouTube for previous episodes and all sorts of other stuff, and we'll catch you later. Bye.
Bye, everybody.